The one thing about the place that I get tacos, great for takeout. I mean, they only have like 4 or 5 tables in there, so like not a lot of space to sit. But they don't. They also don't have a liquor license. So for places that I like to go and eat at, you know, I want a margarita with my meal or something, mojito or something. This one doesn't. You don't have that option. They do make
Margaritas.
some killer drinks that you can mix with alcohol when you get home.
Do you like margaritas? I do have a mixed drink. I'm making I've just been making a bunch of old fashions lately. I actually bought those maraschino cherries that Kipnurga Splittergan brought to your place. Kenny?
I know what maraschino cherries are. I use them all the time.
No,
They were the $20 ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, these are the legit ones.
the good one.
I've been cheaping out getting the $3 ones until I had those. Oh my god, they make a difference.
They do.
Like, this shit is so damn good. All right. Whew.
Let's do this shit.
Yeah. All right. So, last time on Powerless, well, welcome to Powerless, I should say. Gotta get that intro in there. It's a D&D game about superheroes. And, our players are Kipnurga Splurgan. Playing a Sledgehammer Disco. We have Bork.
Hello.
Playing as Sparkstorm. We have the Man Bear. Playing as Frequency. And me, Donnie Danger, the DM. And...
So did you guys, before he jumps right into it, did you guys have any good holiday plans? We haven't played in like 2-3 weeks, so...
I want to watch the next Superman movie with my dad. July 4th was his birthday, and we don't do a lot together, and I know he loves comic books, so I want to watch that with him. But that's about it.
My father-in-law has a cottage on the lake, and so my wife hasn't been able to be up there during the holiday in how many years, so we went up this time. It was pretty good. I'm a lot darker now. Spending, 5 hours on, it was 2 nice days, and then a thunderstorm rolled through on the 3rd day. 2 nice days, we launched the boat at 1:30, 2 o'clock, and we didn't get back till 6:30. So a little bit baked.
Mm.
So, it was
It was hot. It was hot. I did go out to see fireworks on July 4th, but I pretty much spent the entire day outside drinking. I think I got more exhausted just from sitting outside than I did from any physical activity I've ever done. So I got home.
With the 4th is 4. That outside drink.
Yeah, but it was so exhausting. I didn't realize how beat I was. I got home, and I just laid down. And I went to sleep within minutes without any sleep aids or anything.
Dude, don't underestimate.
Oh, that's the secret. Just day drink in the heat.
Yeah.
A thing that can never backfire, and you'll go right to sleep.
Don't underestimate being out in the hot sun. How much it will wear on your body.
Oh, yeah.
But then, yeah, of course, add alcohol to that. Did you at least chug a gallon or a quart of water before you went to bed, or no?
I think I may have. I was drinking so much water, just so much fluids in general, because most of the alcohol was beer. I had a headache. I get a headache every time I'm counter hydrating, just because I drink so much goddamn water.
Feel better the next day.
Yeah.
I'd rather take that than the heat exhaustion or dehydration.
I do get worried. I do get worried sometimes because I can't tell if I'm overhydrating sometimes.
Probably.
Well, then you'd get a headache for the opposite reason.
You just have to find
Yeah,
the
I
middle
might.
ground where you drink enough that you don't get a headache.
Yeah.
It basically for every beer you have a half a glass or a full glass of water. You don't need like a half gallon of water for every beer you drink. That's a good ratio to stick to.
Maybe I drink a shit ton of water regularly. I don't need a reason to. It's just the way I've always been.
I mean, nothing wrong with drinking a shit ton of water. I'm just saying because you get headaches apparently from drinking too much.
In the heat.
Maybe that your body's not retaining enough water, so you're not drinking enough electrolytes.
Maybe. It's possible.
You gotta salt the rim of your drinks.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you gotta go with that.
Pretty
The
sure
margarita.
that's what
with
that's
salt.
for. Yeah.
Maybe I'll get like salt packets or something.
I have some stuff. I know a couple. It's called Element. Because it's not just sodium. It's sodium, potassium, and magnesium. It has the 3 of them. It's kind of like it's basically like Pedialyte without the water.
Mm.
But yeah, I
So
think
you rim your glasses with that.
yeah, or just eat it like those sugar straws or whatever that you would just tear off the top and down the hatch.
Oh, I suppose that's the non-alcoholic way to do it.
Yeah. I mean, when I was the second day, we were going on the boat, and I asked my father, like, "Hey, what am I drinking?" He's like, "I just made some bourbon and water because I don't want to have too much bourbon, or whatever." So I'm like, we ran out of gin after the first day, only had a little bottle or whatever. We had gin and cranberries before, so I'm like, I don't want bourbon water, and then I remembered I have a grapefruit flavored Element. So I did bourbon water and I put the grapefruit flavor in. It's basically whiskey sour. Poor man's whiskey sour. Hit the spot. And plus all the electrolytes. I was set.
Oh, that doesn't sound bad. I was really skeptical with bourbon water.
Well, he just had bourbon water. I decided to make it a little fancier, do a whiskey sour. Or bourbon sour. But it was good. Hit the spot.
Basically
All
turn
right.
the bourbon water into a bourbon crystal light.
Yes. And I'll do it again. All 32 ounce goodness.
It has electrolytes. Is that what plants want?
That's what plants crave.
Yep.
Brondo.
Amen to that.
All right. Well, if there's nothing further ado, allow me to recap last session. It has been a while, but thankfully not much happened. You guys entered the arena. I didn't even need to write a proper recap for this. You guys entered the arena to fight the moderators for the final room of ArenaCon. It looked like some of them were infected. You couldn't tell the exact severity of the infection. Cleopatra was clearly heavily infected. She was basically dripping at the mouth with black tar or oil. But Ramsey's more or less monologued for a while, talking about like how he was going to crush you. The moderators were awesome. Frequency stepped to the side and had a discussion with Zanacht, the moderator swordsman, who he's had basically saved his life and the lives of his soldiers while entering the Duat capital. And so Zanacht kind of like owed him. And more or less on his honor, he renounced his loyalty to Anubis to repay Frequency. In doing so, he lost pretty much all of his moderator powers and became kind of a regular android swordsman. And then he abandoned his team, being like, well, I didn't really like you guys that much in the first place, and just left. Leaving the moderator team one man down right off the bat. because Frequency's persuasion check was over 15.
He crushed it.
He crushed it. And so the fight began. And the players basically focused down the one person trying to taunt them and hit so many times, just like basically destroying them in, I think, 2 rounds. That character, Cleopatra, was a dodge tank with, like, you have to roll like higher than a 17 just to hit her baseline without any buffs, and she had buffs. The players almost didn't miss at all, so pretty much deleted her right off the bat.
I think we missed Ramsey more than her.
Yeah. So I was just like, whoa. that was kind of a surprise. So now the moderators are 2 down really quickly. Players basically have a flawless mid-game, situation going on, steamrolling this battle. So let's see how things go on from here. Oh, let me pull up the map.
Thank you.
Yep. Okay, and that brings us to now. Round 3, I think. Well, round 3 will begin after this. Right now, the moderators get to act. So this is their second round of acting, I believe. If I remember right. Let's pull up the turn order. There we go. All right. So you see Ramsey's kind of charging up a special ability. He doesn't seem to be doing any of his other tricks that you've seen him trying to do earlier. And Joser kind of gets really mad, and he tries to grab somebody's chainsawing him right now. Gun Show. He tries to grab Gun Show. Okay, so when we see Joser, he actually kind of enrages. You see bits of his armor kind of like stretch under the sheer flexing of the muscles or the synthetic fibers underneath that armor. His armor plate kind of fractures a little bit as he does so. He seems to move faster. Oof. A nat 1 on Gun Show. He tries to punch him.
I'm assuming a 7 misses Gun Show.
Oh, yeah. Then he tries to punch him again. A 10. Wow. Dice really don't like me. Attempts to do so once more. It's a 13 hit.
Great question. No. Yep.
All right. In case you're wondering, he did get an extra action from his little self buff that he did there.
Assumed.
All right. Look at counter guide. +5. Okay. So, Gun Show takes 8 physical damage and must roll Fortitude to avoid being stunned, and 15 to avoid falling prone. Reflex of 15 to avoid falling prone. So, 1 Fortitude roll and 1 Reflex roll. Gun Show is stunned. He loses an action on his next turn.
He only has 1 action.
Yeah, he loses that. Now he has to roll his reflex check.
I did. The first one was a 9 plus whatever modifier. The second one is a 2 plus his modifier.
Oh, okay. Okay, so now he's prone and stunned.
Argument. Your guy did not disengage from gun show, and he currently has a chainsaw in his body. I would argue that that would help prevent gun show from being knocked prone.
Fair. Roll his reflex check once more as if you had advantage.
Well, I'm not using this clicker anymore. Another 2.
Okay. So it's still he is prone then.
The gun show being stunned and then knocked prone loses the grip on his chainsaw and falls backwards.
Yep. So shit, that's all the moderators can do. One of them seems to be prepping something special. And Joser basically missed most of his moves. So back to you guys. Sledgehammer Disco.
Can I see Ramsey's up here?
Yeah.
Okay, so as long as he's not obscured by the orb, I'm gonna try and chain grapple. There we go. Thrown weapon. Let's see. Does a 15 hit?
Good question. Let me check.
Know these things.
I have to reference all of these things because I don't memorize anything. You said a 15?
Yeah.
Yeah, it hits.
Alright, and that's a contested grapple.
All right, so I'm going to have him roll Fortitude.
Do I roll fortitude as well? I imagine it's the same.
I was kind of just thinking I'd try to beat your Fortitude check with my roll.
Oh, okay. Well, that beats it.
All right.
A net 20, yeah, it did though.
Well, he only beat it by 4.
Yeah. that's true.
So he just takes the damage.
All right, what does he take?
Just double checking. Yeah, that didn't change. Okay. 11 points of bludgeoning damage. And then let me see. Can I try and like reel the hammer back and dodge out of the way last second so it hits Joser? It's a variant thrown weapon.
Oh, yeah, sure. If that's in your skill sheet, yeah, do it.
It's thrown weapon. I'm just throwing it from the other end of the weapon.
I'm fine with it.
Oh. No, that has gone poorly.
That misses.
Alright. Just gonna pretend I meant to do that, and that's my turn.
You can, I do want to throw this out here. Taunting is a free action once per turn for anybody. If that's something you want to incorporate into your rotation.
I will actually use movement.
Okay.
I'll go there. Hopefully that helps with flanking.
Okay. And with that, if that is your turn, then frequency is up.
Frequency is up. Okay. Huh? Stabby, stabby. Stabby, stabby, stabby. Okay, what am I at? 55. I got minus 2 for that. And zoom, 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 de-zoom. That. And then attack. Is Joser is facing Disco, correct?
He's facing gun show currently.
Either way, I get my backstab bonus.
All right.
3d20 plus 5 to hit. Another 5, so 10. Yeah, I got a 23, a 22, and a 27.
They all hit.
Cool. 3d6 plus. Daggers are d6. My damage is plus 5 now. Plus, I have that new DR penetration, so. Okay, so that's 5, 10, 17, plus 8 is 20. Well, 10, 7, and 8 damage. 3 different rolls.
And 7 and 8, so he takes.
Yep. 3d4 plus 4, so plus 3 bonus damage. That's plus 7.
All right.
And then it's we're gonna do we're gonna do math today, folks, because my brain don't work. It's 11, 9, and 10 hot damage. So he's got to roll save, otherwise he loses movement and dodge.
And how much? 10, 7, and 8. Okay. Minus
11, 9, and 10.
Oh. Right.
And then he has to roll fortitude to see if he passes my check.
Right.
He
26.
definitely passes. Yeah. That's passed. But lucky for me, I get to go again. Okay, I got an 18, a 15, and a 24.
They all hit.
Okay, ooh, 2 max rolls. Fuck yes. 11, 7, and 11.
Ooh. Physical?
Yep, physical.
Damage.
then-
Penetrating.
They've all
Dex.
got the
All right.
They've all got the 1 for the DR, so yeah. I don't know what his DR is, but he's 1 less. And then for my hot damage, it is 9, 9, and 10.
Oh wait, we're calling it penetrating type damage.
I upgraded my basic attack. I got it up to +2, and because I use daggers, we're figuring it's kind of like, a rogue fighting a heavily armed person. I'm looking for the kinks, so I can penetrate his DR up to 1 right now.
Yeah,
Sure.
DR penetration.
Yeah. Yep, that's what we're saying.
So when you find the kinks, you're capable of double penetration.
I love finding the kinks. Anyway,
I think he needs his second dagger for that one.
I thought
I
you
have
had 2
both.
daggers.
Oh yeah, not,
I have 3
that's
daggers.
good.
It's well within the realm of possibility.
Triple penetration. Now that's very rare.
I just don't have a 3rd arm. That's the problem with that.
You got to think outside the box. Boot knife.
There's a feat for that.
I'm
There's
good.
2 feet for that.
Ooh.
Strap a knife to each boot.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
that's the
jeez.
that's the end of my turn, and because I'm not moving, I will keep my evasion up, making it so my dodge is increased because of it.
Okay, you go willy-nilly on him from behind, just like slice and dice in the back
I
of his...
didn't even add the backstab damage. The backstab damage is +3 damage for attack.
Oh shit. And that was 6 attacks?
Please tell me
That's
if you're
plus-
gonna penetrate him from behind, you guys consent first.
No. This is purely forceful.
Not calling the authorities.
Well, if I didn't forcefully penetrate this man, he would forcefully punch you in your face.
Not me.
Just saying.
It's penetrate or be penetrated.
Actually, with
ropes.
that extra 18 damage, DR aside, you see Joe's are kind of take a knee. You slice and dice, you see like this black tar kind of like shooting out of him. It's infected insides coming flying out. And he kind of falls to the ground. Oh no! The champion falls!
I hope my last words are better than "oh no."
Oh, when he falls, I just kind of hold up my hand and I go, "That's 2, bitches!" Yeah, that's it for my turn, though.
Okay, dope. All right. And that brings us up to Gun Show.
Who is a drooling lump on the floor.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
basically
can't do anything.
can't do anything. Maybe retrieve his weapon and try to stand up.
Who has the keys for gun show?
that would be Pork.
Oh, he left for a little bit. He'll be back.
Yeah, he's got 1 bonus and 1 movement action. He's got to use the bonus to stand up. He's got to use the the bonus to grab the gun and the movement to stand up.
Oh, he's done.
More or less, unless Dan has something special planned. I don't want to play for him.
Point.
Never underestimate player creativity. Well, I guess I'm going to grab another IPA. Probably be back when Dan gets back.
There's no booze in the house. I'm even out of Everclear. Situation has never been more dire.
Whose turn is it to go to bed?
That's sounds coming from Owen.
There's one of them that's blowing up my eardrum.
It's from Owen.
I am so sorry for that.
Bedtime?
That I don't even remember what that alarm is for. I set alarms, and then when I don't need them anymore, I don't deactivate them. Because there's something wrong with me.
She's like, oh, good. I'll set this alarm to remind me to do a thing, and then you forget why you need. Well, I suppose it's the point of the reminder is to remind you of what you were going to forget.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of which, I'm gonna be part of the Fish Day parade. I got an alarm set for that. Hopefully, I don't confuse it for another pointlessly outdated alarm and just dismiss it when it happens.
You gonna do that again?
Oh well, I'm getting paid for it this time.
Oh, we didn't get paid when I did it. Fuck that.
I didn't get paid for that either.
That's some bullshit.
Oh, is that their work?
Yeah.
Yeah. Gonna be handing out candy again, or pens. Alan Edmonds likes to hand out pens.
Just chuck them.
I've never been paid to be in a parade.
This is true work. I guess they want get that brand recognition out to the locals.
Fair.
They had a shoe for the 4th of July parade. We're bringing out the shoe for the Fish Day parade again, too. It's just a golf cart with a shoe mold cast over it.
Yeah, is it
Oh,
the
don't
same one
ruin-
for like the last 20 years?
Yep.
Don't ruin the immersion.
It's a shoe on wheels. That's about
Yep.
Yeah, you
size of
gotta
a
let us
car.
believe.
Okay.
All right. Bork. Gun show is up. He can't do much. He is stunned and prone. He's got one bonus action and one movement action.
Well, if his stunning only blocks his action, right?
Yeah, standard action is more or less. He doesn't have it. He's too stunned to use it.
He tries to stand up.
All right, that's his movement action.
Can he grab his gun with a
That would be his
action?
bonus action.
Okay, he
Yep.
does that. He regains the position, or whatever the word is.
He assumes the position.
That's it. Reassumes the position.
All right. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? That. There we go.
Oh yeah, he didn't have a seatbelt on.
Oh. Okay, he'll pull it out of his carcass the next.
All right. So that's what you stand up and retrieve your chainsaw.
Yeah.
Gunshow grabs his show gun. And it ain't for show. All right. And that brings us up to Bob.
He's gonna just keep shooting at Ramsey. It's pretty much all he's been good for.
Not a bad plan.
24.
Good. Roll damage.
Unless I drop my thingy. What is it? Oh, fuck, where does he get? Counter guide. All the way down. To a soldier. 2d6 plus 2. 8 damage. Where'd my thingy go?
Okay. You see a little shield around Ramses dissipate once again. Seems that it kind of rematerializes each turn. Doesn't seem to have a high damage threshold, so just one blast from Bob more or less gets rid of it.
Got it. And then I broke my toe.
Any further actions from Bob?
That's all you can do.
All right.
Action.
Sparkstorm, you're up.
What's this orb thing again? Because I was walking towards it and I forgot what I was gonna do.
You know, I keep forgetting to use that thing's buff. It gives advantage to metamen on saves, so that's all saves. Grapple saves, anytime they're doing something to you or you're doing something against them. I haven't used it once. I was just like, I had that thing in their character sheets. I'm like, this is going to be amazing. And then I forgot to use it once I had it on the field.
Well, not meta-wise, like, he just summoned this and it's a floating mechanical orb.
Yeah, it's just a giant... It's kind of just like this big, kind of like almost holographic, highly pixelated wad of data that has like a vaguely mechanical quality to how it looks.
So like pixelated clockwork of ones and zeros.
Yeah.
Well, I want to walk up and touch it and see if there's like a energy source on it.
Roll tech.
$33.
You can tell it's coming from Ramses, but you can also tell it's a bit above his pay grade. He seems to be getting juiced by something else because you never sense this sort of aura coming from Ramses until this encounter.
So the orb itself doesn't have energy radiating from it.
I mean, it does, but only to metamen. You can tell that there is a link between it and Ramses, though.
So if I try to
It's-
absorb energy off of it, it's not gonna work.
No.
Okay. I look at it, I'm like, hey, this is kind of cool. Maybe we could get one of these for our guys. Oh, yeah. And I turn and look at Ramses. I'm like, I am still hungry. I'm gonna do... Oh, I did have a question about my character sheet. I'm gonna use a charged shot and send it at him.
Right? Hit and damage.
But he rolls dodge, I believe, for it.
He has to roll dodge against you? Okay. Is that what it says in your character sheet?
It doesn't say that, no. It just says sends a charged ball of energy towards the target, but I'm pretty sure it's a big ball. We talked about this last time.
Oh, so okay. So it's a traveling AoE, more or less.
Yeah. It just,
All right.
it's a linear AoE.
Actually, I don't know why I rolled that. He wasn't going to do it. He doesn't try to dodge it. He's too focused on charging his ability.
He takes
Dodging it would have canceled his ability anyways.
8 electric damage.
Okay.
These things, are they active, like if we push someone into them?
Yeah. You get more points for it too.
I mean, we took out our competition. We don't really need points anymore. I'm gonna do a dual shock with some chain arcs in it. With like a two-handed, whatever. D20 plus 7. So a 26 and a 21. Oh, sorry, 23 at Ramsey.
They both hit.
Now, both of them are gonna chain to the orbs. One's gonna go to one way, one's gonna go to the other way. And then they're gonna chain back to him. If they're just objects, then I can chain to them.
Yeah. Yeah, technically you can.
A 15 and an 8, do they hit?
The 15 hits.
And then a 15 back at Ramsey.
That hits.
Okay, so Ramsey takes 3d10 plus 24, 5, 6. Oh no, doesn't get at the last one.
Hmm.
And then the one orb that hit takes... Oh, no modifiers in that one. They don't have ability bonuses. Yeah, okay. Wait, I have to do my math right. Okay, so it's only plus 18. So 33 electric damage on Ramsey. This is after the 8 from earlier.
Oof. All right.
And then the one orb on the left takes 5 damage.
Okay. And with that, you canceled Ramsey's ace in the hole because you just defeated him. He falls to the ground. You see his spell, his ability sort of dissipate. He seemed to have collected a large amount of his energy during his turn. But that matters little now, as he was defeated before he could cast it. And he kind of falls to his knees. No! How have I been defeated? I can't. I'm trying to do his voice. I forgot how I was doing it.
Oh, how have I been defeated?
Yeah, more like that.
I walk up to him, and I'm at a spot where I have too much to say to him that I'm in paralysis and I don't know what to start with. I'm like, if anyone else is looking, they're seeing me like moving my hands, trying to figure out what to start with when I start yelling at him.
He kind of turns to look at you. His body's still kind of jolting from the sheer shock of your attack. Sparks fly from his joints, and his head creaks as it turns up to you. Well played, champions. Well played.
Hang on, I'm calculating MP here. Look at that one. What are you just You shouldn't have been in our way. And you should have got us our food when we asked for it. Your stupid freaking games, and this is what happens. Now, where do I go to get my food?
Simply leave. He cranes his elbow up and points behind him with his thumb. That way.
I call back. All right, guy. Buffets are this way. Feel free to give this guy a swift kick on your way out.
I want to go over to Gun Show and, kind of give him a pat on the shoulder and be like, it's okay. We can't all be awesome.
Hey, I almost saw that fucker in half.
I go, okay. So just like that first time when you almost got the kills that I got.
Shoes, hand grenades, and chainsaws, apparently.
Shucks, almost counts for something, right?
No, it does not. But you can keep telling yourself that. And with that, like, snarky-ass comment, I walk over to Bob, I put an arm around his shoulder, and I start walking towards Sparkstorm.
If I remember correctly, the last time you just sniped all the kills.
Oh, I did, but I still like fucking with him.
Yeah.
You just hear as you're walking away, God, that guy's an asshole.
Not wrong. Not wrong.
You had to stun Gun Show when you did. It's arguably his best move because it goes as long as he's maintains the chainsaw, it goes from 2d6 to 3d6 to 4d6.
I know the revving's really badass, but you wouldn't have gotten a chance to benefit from it anyways because frequency just basically minced him.
I mean,
on the same turn.
The second round of it.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, but that wasn't his stat block. His punches do shock and send prone.
I mean, I believe you. Just, of course, that one hits.
He missed like 80% of his actions,
except to knock me prone. Actually, no, I missed that one. That was I missed the save on that.
All the moderators rolled exceptionally bad that entire encounter. I was very surprised.
Standard D&D boss fight, I tell you.
Oh yeah, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. All right, so you guys feel free to finish off Ramses. He's like basically on his knees. He looks like he could die on his own if you left him. I don't know. What do you want to do? Just leave, maybe? Kill him?
I got no reason to kill him. He's a pretentious asshat. If he dies on his own, he dies on his own. I got no reason to kill him.
All right.
Yeah, I don't need his blood on my hands. Then I'd kind of prefer it if he sat this way a little bit longer. With how much he's been to us.
That's fair. All right. As you guys all walk past him, he kind of just see oil kind of spurting from all of the various wounds he has, heavily charred, and kind of hear the servos and everything within his body kind of slowing down as you guys pass his body.
I would do something, but I only get to do it once a day, and I'm not wasting it on the guy who's dying.
All right. And he just kind of like locks his gaze on his two dead comrades before him in his final moments.
I assume
All
he's
right.
doing that as we're after we passed him.
Yep. And with that, you guys leave this room. You're not in here anymore. You kind of enter more rooms. You can see the moderators kind of had to go through the same challenges you did. They fought some things. So you kind of go through a series of rooms full of bodies. Seems that there were some duet soldiers and infected alike that they passed through on their way here. So you don't get to the end immediately. But it seems that all the routes and detours are locked off. There's only one route. So you pass room to room. All these bodies that these guys fought. Until you basically kind of get to the exit. And you see the door to ArenaCon before you. You're about to get back into the stadium. Is there anything you guys would like to do before that? Maybe collect your prizes, spend the remainder of your points.
Where do we collect our prizes?
There's a terminal in each room, and you guys got, let me see. I actually got to calculate how many points you got for that fight.
We already cleared the grand prize one.
It's 30 kills, 30 points.
We had 24 before going into that fight.
That's 4 kills. That's 4 points. And I don't think any debuffs actually. I think they actually rolled well on saving for debuffs. Let me make sure, because I want to make sure you only got that many points. No taunts were made. Nobody got knocked into any traps. There are no bottomless pits. No debuffs. So it's just the 4 kills. Oh, well, 3 kills. 3 points for that room. So you guys earn the least amount of points in the final room.
I mean, we had enough for what we needed before that.
Which sets you guys at 42 points total right now.
42?
That's what I see written down. You did spend a bunch of points on potions before this fight.
I mean, if you want to give us 3 points, you can give us 3 points. I'm not going to complain about that.
I don't think I'm giving you anything. I think that's what you have.
Yep, if you say so.
All right, 42 points. Let's see. Do you want to hit up the vendor for the remainder of the prizes?
Well, we need 24 for the grand prize, right?
Yep.
Do we cash that in here?
Yeah, it's at the terminal.
Yeah, let's see what else they have.
Okay, Tome of Experience. There is no cap to how many of these you can buy. 20 XP to your basically leveling up. 5 points each. Medium Dualium piece, 4 points each. You more or less know what those do. You've used one of them. The recipe for Duplicate for Dualium enchantment is 10 points. The recipe for Deletion, the Dualium recipe, is another 10 points. And then there are potions. And that's about it. Potions are 20 HP healing and 20 MP healing. They're normal potions. If you drink too many within a day, you'll have to start rolling fortitude saves to avoid food poisoning or potion poisoning.
Well, I'm pretty sure we all have spare potions on us. I ask everyone else, hey, do you guys want any of this stuff? I like listing it off. Besides potions, because we're good on that.
No, I don't want anything.
I'm pretty good right now.
Well, we can't take the ports with us, so you mind if I Oh, I looked to see the grand prize once again.
It's officially listed as a Tome of Skill. It kind of looks like a book with nothing written on it. And you just see like a hologram of this book without text kind of pop up before you in front of this terminal as you're selecting options.
What's the description on it? Like, what does it do again?
Increases core stat for party members at the cost of 5 points of weight to anybody using it.
So it's yeah, well, while you hold it, it's not a permanent boost. Okay. Meta wise, do we need the points for anything else? Or is it just to get the grand prize? Basically.
It's mostly to get the grand prize. I know there's a hefty downside. There are also tomes of experience. You could just get a shit ton of XP for spending all of your points on it. It's 20 XP for 5 points.
I meant we don't need like X amount of points to have the meeting with Anubis. Like we just meet with him because we won, right?
Yeah, that was the agreement. Yep.
Okay, so if we go down to 0 points, we still can meet him.
Right. You don't spend points on meeting him. This is kind of like an extra thing arranged for you.
Just making sure. I don't want to like ruin our chances by me going on a shopping spree here. How many points were the experience worth?
5 points. You get 20 experience. That's party wide.
Oh, 20 experience party wide?
Yep.
And you said we have 42.
Yep.
I'll take
24.
4 tomes of experience and both of the dualium recipes.
And you don't want the grand prize?
No one here wanted the grand prize.
Okay.
Right? I don't think I think Sledgehammer Disco is the only one who could tank the weight cost and be okay.
Yeah, but it's still like, hey, I'm gonna hit you in the kneecap with a hammer, but you're gonna be slightly better at stuff. I'm
just want to make sure. Yeah, no, I'm passing on grand prize.
All right, you guys said the grand prize.
What were the recipes again?
There was deletion and duplication. Let me to go over the enchantment effects. For duplicate, any item enchanted with this can be copied 1 time per day. The copies contain only the base attributes of the normal item. Copies cannot be enchanted, and they will self-delete after 24 hours. It is considered an advanced recipe for how you have to roll to enchant it.
So if you enchant like a stack of $100 bills with that,
You could create forgeries, yeah. And then probably really disappoint somebody the next day once it's all gone.
I would assume that the forgeries would have the same number on them and stuff like that.
Yeah, it would be more or less identical to anybody who more or less didn't have any tech knowledge or knowledge of dualium.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, I have to figure out where we're putting all the dualium stuff in that. I think that's in the crafting page, but I'll do that later. Okay, everyone gets 80 experience points.
Well, there's also delete.
Yeah, I'm just putting the books here.
Okay.
I'm not putting the descriptions down right now. What is the deletion description, by the way?
Any weapon enchanted with this will inflict debilitate on any being who is empowered by dualium. The resist for this is a power save of 10, but the save can be made more difficult by a higher enchantment roll. Attacking dualium objects will temporarily delete them for a number of hours before they respawn. So, yeah, you can also just more or less get rid of dualium objects. Things that are just flat out dualium. Don't know what that is yet. I haven't.
you could delete a house.
If it's
and
made
then,
of dualium,
last second throw a quarter in there. So it's just like, oh, free money, and then boom.
yeah, more or less, it's really good for disabling anything that has dualium enchantments on it and destroying. I guess like a kaiju, like one of the mechs from Duet, you could possibly delete that for a period of time.
My brain immediately goes to Looney Tunes shit.
Fair. I support that.
How can I kill someone with a house? Or a mech, I suppose.
How much is for one of the dualium chunks?
4 points.
Oh, I have enough for that. All right. I have 7 points, so I guess I'll use the one more and then raise a tip, I guess. I don't know.
All right, let me go give everybody their experience. That's 80 experience for everybody.
80 each, yep.
Okay, add the dualium chunks to your inventory.
I did. I got my page, by the way.
Oh, you got your page?
Yeah.
Does anybody else want to handle their experience? Or you want me to do it, guys?
Or if you do it.
All right.
I was literally just there. That's why I'm like, okay. I was already messing with stuff.
80. Okay. My math isn't great, so hopefully I got all that right. Sparkstorm got his. Yep. Okay, I think I got it. What else? You got the you did get the recipes, or one of them?
Both of them.
Both of them? All right. And with that, you guys are free to exit ArenaCon. Or this area and enter the stadium of ArenaCon.
I say to Gun Show, I'm like, well, Gun Show, now's your chance to get the biggest applause of your life.
It's about damn time I get some recognition.
It's a shame this whole thing didn't keep track of assists. It just counted kills. That's a bummer.
You're damn right. I'd be the champion of assists. Yeah, I am pretty helpful.
You're pretty good at just being there.
Oh, fucking thanks. Well, anyways, guys, we ready to do this? And we get a wish too.
So yeah.
Tell you, I'm gonna be filthy rich if my wish comes true.
Well, I'm not going first, so I'm following you.
I'm following the big guy who can take hits.
I'm gonna lean down to Sparkstorm. I'm like, are you sure you're not gonna go first? You're the one with the pocket mech.
Yeah, I figured that let them be distracted by Gun Show and his antics, and then I could always just pop it right up, you know?
You know, he did say he's good at assisting. Yeah, that's that's a fair play.
All right. Gunjo's just like, what'd I get myself into?
Oh, he didn't hear that part. That was a one-on-one conversation between us two.
Oh.
Although I feel like he could sense the vibe.
Yeah.
It's a very conspiratorial vibe all of a sudden.
I don't know. The ego on him, he probably was in his own head, and then we're just walking behind and kind of whispering to each other. Like, I think he had more going on than he wouldn't have noticed.
They're probably whispering about how great I am.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, that would be what he's thinking.
Yeah, we walk out.
Okay, you open the gates, and you see before you probably the last thing you expected.
Team Force?
No.
A digital humpback whale.
Is that Batman in the back?
You walk out.
Reasons no.
I mean, if you scroll out all the way, you walk out and see that the entire stadium. This is a different perspective. This is a top-down perspective. This is like, remember when I said there was an entranceway on both sides? You're on the far end of one of them, and you're looking forward. And you see a lot of the arena seems to have shifted and morphed and deteriorated. The entire landscape seems to be pixelating before you. Chunks of the stadium seem to be floating into mid-air upwards. The clouds above the sky itself is becoming a shapeless blob of pixels. You see the dead corpses of infected insects littering the entire stadium floor. And the imposing image of the tower Anubis sat in has morphed into a visage, a twisted visage of himself in the distance.
Did everyone else feel that cold draft, or is it just me? Just me? Okay.
Oh, also,
this neighborhood's gone to shit.
Yeah.
everybody can get onto the map somewhere around here where frequency is.
I'm gonna need you to drag me out.
All right.
Need Bob.
I have not fixed that yet. All right, let me get you out there.
Why is there a Batman here?
Okay, that's Gadget Man.
I thought he wasn't in this universe.
A lot happened while you guys were between the Kaiju matches, and now a lot happened. In fact, I have an entire sub-story written about it. I'll read it and send it to Dan at some point, and he'll make it sound nice.
All right, Captain.
But yeah, if you pick different choices, you guys would have had different experiences here, but more or less, there was a route where Gadget Man was heavily involved, and now he's here in front of you.
Standing or laying down?
He's sitting. He's sitting kind of on a column.
Oh, okay.
This giant pixelated chunk sticking out of the ground. Let me move him so you can see that chunk.
Yeah.
There we
Oh,
go. He lines up kind of
Do
nicely.
you know if he was like dead or not? So
Their gun show is. And Bobby, where you at?
Barino.
Brant.
Hey, that's
All right.
copywritten.
Is it? Even when you say it badly?
I don't know. I was just making a joke.
Oh. Oh, right. He's really low. He's an old pre-Mid-Journey image. Where is he? Here he is. There, Bob and Gunshot are both on the map. All right, you kind of see the guy sitting on the pillar. Frequency, Sparkstorm, you recognize him. Sledgehammer Disco, you've been a hero in Century City for a while. You also recognize him. You may have even read a few comic books about him, if you're the nerdy sort. But that's clearly Gadget Man. His armor is purple now, it's not pitch black, like you remember, but the shape is Gadget Man. He's kind of sitting down on a pillar, kind of looking at you guys as you exit.
Well, look at what the cat dragged in.
I could say the same to you.
Why?
What did I miss?
You know that we came in here. We left you back at the other world
I know.
place.
I wasn't.
Thing.
I didn't know your quest would take you to ArenaCon.
Same. Right,
There's a lot to
like,
explain.
We had no idea where we were going.
Yeah, you kind of didn't give us any directions, dude.
I'm sorry. I was hasty to send you here.
To say the
I was
least.
just... Yes, I was obsessed. Obsessed with finding Gizmo Girl.
Yeah, we found her and then she vanished.
Yeah. We couldn't really do anything. Technically, we didn't find her. We just watched it on the TV.
True.
Well, we did find her, but then her disappearing was on the TV with a bunch of other stuff, and found some other people too.
Well, sorry to say, but... Well, on the bright side, she's safe. She's alive.
You know where she went?
But, yes, on the
okay.
downside, she is in Anubis' tower trying to delete this entire realm.
Just look around. That's probably for the best.
And I kind of put my finger like waving around it. Is this the result of her currently trying that?
It's the result of two things. Mostly that, but Anubis, he is weaker than Gizmo Girl. In fact, most of his power stems from her, but his power is unique. It kind of, makes a blind spot for him as far as her powers are concerned. The Star Force of Ignorance. She forgot about him as soon as she regained her memories. And now, he's trying to break the barrier between our world and yours. He's destroying the firewall, using his admin privileges granted to him. Not only that, his Star Force is strengthening his powers as an admin itself. Right under Gizmo Girl's nose, as she's trying to delete this world, he's trying to merge it with Earth.
She's trying to delete it.
The Apophis virus. She doesn't want it to spread into the real world.
Yeah, but there's real people here. We can't just blow them up.
Refresh. What's the Apophis virus before you continue? Do we know?
You have it, a piece of it quarantined within your gridometer. it's also in all
Okay.
these bugs.
I quickly do a quick search while he's talking. I can multitask. Quick, Google.
All right. I agree.
Yeah, cool story. You go on your phone.
I agree, Frequency. This is a real world. The beings here are just as real as the ones on Earth. And he looks over at these two kind of like squirming bugs sitting right next to him. And just like these, and the people behind me, the refugees,
Oh, hey, guys.
they only want to live.
Alright.
They only want to live peaceful lives. Being destroyed simply for being born into this unfortunate world. It's not what a hero would do. And that's not what Gizmo Girl told me to stand for. She has a Star Force of knowledge. She is knowledge itself. She must know something even I don't. She's tried so hard to prevent me from coming here. To prevent me from sending you here. And now that she's regained her autonomy, she's trying to destroy all of it. This was the whole reason she came here.
$10 says it's self-sacrifice.
Well, possibly. She did want to be a hero. That's what she instilled into me, at least. I don't know how much of that was real. I like to think all of it was.
Gizmo Girl always was a hero. And if she feels like she needs to, she will destroy herself to save this world. And her idiot brother is here trying to stop that.
Right. Speaking of Victor Virtue, I detected him. Once Anubis entered his tower, he merged that mech with it. And he stopped concentrating on that black hole. The man calling himself Villain, Victor, he's escaped and he blindly rushed into that tower immediately after. But I don't think he's going to have much luck. That building is made entirely of data. It's not as simple as going from point A to point B. The fabric of reality around here is bending, breaking down. He can't simply destroy his way towards Gizmo Girl.
Well,
He may have just broken free from one prison and into another.
can't we just enter a back door and make a bypass then?
I could do that for you, actually.
But for him,
See, I couldn't do that for him. He rushed in too quickly. Nor would I want to. I don't know what his goals are.
neither do I, but I know his goals and I point to frequency. So Villain has to meet us at the tower.
You have
I'll
a
be
soft
there.
spot. You have a soft spot for him, Frequency.
Yes.
More of a pointy spot for him.
Oh, he's getting stabbed, but he's right. I do have a soft spot for him.
Just remember, his power is more dangerous than anything I've ever encountered.
Yeah, I saw. He's got the power of destruction.
And he's reckless to boot. Do you know how his power works? How he's able to steal Star Force aspects? What he does, he uses the Star Force of Destruction to snip it from others. He severs the link itself between a Star Force and its user. But it's not really his. He can only use those stolen aspects one time a day. And just as he's using his destruction to keep himself alive, he spreads that power, spreads it thin, trying to use those other aspects. As he does that, his ability to keep himself alive is compromised. He's going to try and take the Star Force from Gizmo Girl. I can sense that at least. Now everything else about him is vague.
He'd never hurt his sister, I'll tell you that much. As far as taking the Star Force, he probably feels that if he takes it from her, she'll be able to live a normal life.
Hopefully that's the extent of his villainy. But my power, I must confess, I do have a fragment of knowledge within myself, and I see many things, but a lot of villain, and a lot about you guys is obscured.
Hold on. You say he can snip it from someone and use it himself, but it's not his, and he can only use it. So therefore, he can only use it once a day. How come we're only allowed to use our powers once a day?
Something I don't know. Something I would like to. I'll admit, it's a bit reassuring to know that you also don't have the answer to that.
Frequency, do you know?
Do I know what?
Why we're only allowed to use our powers once a day? Do we not own our powers?
Well, we kind of siphoned them off through that memory. Which, I mean, that's part of who we are, but maybe because we haven't. Maybe we have to grow in our strength. Our power isn't stolen, but
It's not Maybelline.
we're not real. Yeah.
Either way, as far as your immediate question earlier, I can stabilize a path forward, but only so much once you enter that tower. I am connected to this domain. I have admin privileges myself, I've just realized. Gizmo Girl herself granted them to me a long time ago. She used her power to make me forget it, to make me think I was a hero. And now here I am. Now that's who I am. Whatever I was, the villain I was, Tony Nada, that's not me anymore. I'll help you. I'll help you reach Gizmo Girl.
Oh yeah, Sledgehammer. This is the guy who was our ticket out. So I don't know how much that helps you. No.
I mean, it's nice not getting deleted. So yeah, nice to meet you.
Oh, good to meet you, Sledgehammer Disco. Good fan of your work. Nice, tidy detective work you do in the precinct.
Do what I can.
It's acknowledged. Oh, by the way, before you move on, I should introduce you. These are cores from some of the mechs I was able to not save, but salvage. They had tried to fight off these viruses, these bugs. I had regrettably come here a bit late. Most of them were corrupted, but the cores themselves I was able to salvage. One was from a giant gun mech, and the other was from, well, one that shot lasers.
Cores, are they like those little squishy guys that are powering the mechs?
Yep, they're from the ones that you didn't pick.
I kind of go down like, come here, little guys. You guys are so cute.
We take these back to the real world. Could I like stick one of my dots in?
Yeah.
If it takes you, if You can defeat Anubis. There will be a real world to come back to with them.
I'm just thinking that might do a thing or two for the mileage.
I can't say why not. These two here want a new home. And he looks at them and he even pets one on the head.
Just can you describe the two of them? I think Sledgehammer
Okay,
and I both want one.
One is kind of a yellow, sturdy little ball of metal with a thick cord sticking out of it. And it seems kind of stiff and immobile. And its eyes aren't as expressive, but it's kind of cute in a way as its kind of cord sort of slowly, what do you call it? Waddle, move, sway around it. And the other one seems a bit more energetic. Its eyes are glowing with a vibrant energy. Its cords are a bit thinner, and its bill is a bit less sturdy. And it seems to let off a bright, energetic chirp, and as it looks up at you guys.
Wait, if we use these in cars, are we just making Transformers?
Basically.
Yeah.
I can figure out how to attach it for you. Anyone that you like more, Sledgehammer?
I mean, it's hard to pick, but like, I don't know. The high-speed pursuits, the sturdy one would probably hold up the best. So the yellow one, it looks like he's more armored or hardened.
All right.
I wouldn't want him to get hurt.
I mean, yeah, I'll take the energetic one. That's kind of matches me more.
But it sounds like they sort of choose you.
I put my hand out towards the energetic one and be like, "You want to come with, buddy?"
It kind of stands up on its tentacles. It's about waist high. Its head kind of stands up as it perches upon its little cord appendages and kind of chirpers and nuzzles your waist a little bit. Roll handle animal using your tech check, though.
My tech check?
Yep. Actually, I'm gonna have you roll hacking as your skill for handling these animals, since I don't have handle animal machine.
33.
It loves you. It fucking loves you, Sparkstorm. It kind of
Surprise there.
wraps two of its tentacles around you, kind of like it's hugging you.
I kind of like pick it up like you pick up a sloth where you just have the two hands, and I kind of like give it a little sling and have it pop on my back. And lets it like tentacles wrap around, so it's a little backpack with the head sticking up.
Aw. All right, yeah, it's riding. It's a little heavy actually. Just if you're curious, it's about 4 pounds or 4 weight. Just carrying it around.
Oh, I mean, for now.
All right. And Sledgehammer, did you want to try and work your charms on the other one?
Patting my pockets down, trying to see if I have like a battery or something to offer it, and I find an energy drink that I forgot I even had.
Oh,
And
okay.
I'm like, just crack that open, hand it over. Here you go, buddy. Hell, I'm not much of a hacker, but hey, maybe this will help.
Roll hacking with advantage.
Oh Lord. What's my hacking? Oh, cool. Well, I have advantage, so
Can I use assistance on it?
Yeah, you can assist. Roll advantage a third time depending on what Sparkstorm intends to do. How do you want to assist?
I kind of want to coerce the one that like got liking to me to be like, hey, he's a good guy.
put in a good word.
Yeah, he's a good guy. You should tell your friend.
You're a great wingman.
Roll hacking 3 times, Sledgehammer. It likes you. It takes you. It takes you. It kind of like puts its mouth up to the energy drink, kind of down some of it. Looks a bit confused as a bunch of it kind of drips down and kind of lubricates its joints. It looks over at Sparkstorm, who's kind of like gesturing towards you and looks back at you and just kind of nods and hugs you.
Yeah, I mean, I figure whatever, man. These things consume energy. That's what the drink is, right? It says so
Yeah.
on the can.
Yeah.
It is energy. Yeah, so
I'll have to figure out what brand of Purina chow I need to pick up for these guys.
Maybe just a little transformer that you plug into the wall.
Just hook them up to the alternator.
Yeah, there you go.
if you're curious, they are basically what results when pure dualium rests for long periods of time and more or less data grows off of it. If you want to feed it dualium, I'm sure that would they would appreciate that. I know it's hard to come by though.
I dig in my pocket and I grab one. It has
That's
if I like tear off a chunk of it, does that like reduce its use by one type of thing, or how?
Yeah.
Okay. I have one that I already got pre-opened package. I'm sorry. I tear off a piece for myself and one for right here. You can
Mech bug snacks.
feed your buddy, and I feed mine, and he can feed his.
For sure.
Actually, they seem really invigorated by that. Feels like they're ready to kind of like bond with more machinery or something. I don't know. They seem really energized.
Cool. I also feel guilty for the monster mech one that I kind of disposed of. This is my guilt. Trying to get rid of the guilt.
Aw.
You didn't know any better at the time.
Yeah.
Oh, what else? Oh, the refugees. There are refugees here. In fact, more came to ArenaCon, especially since the patrols died down. There was a caravan that was smuggling refugees here. The only thing slowing them down were said patrols. Without those, a whole bunch of people started coming here.
Well, consider me happy because this place is a freaking ghost town. Well, it was. Whatever's left of it at this point.
Yes. The bugs up there, I handled most of them, but the duet soldiers came to their realization. They've been trying to protect the refugees themselves, now that they no longer hold fealty to Anubis. Most of the soldiers are in the outskirts right now, fighting off the infected, trying to rescue whatever refugees made their way here.
So were they infected because of Anubis? Did he make those?
No. Not quite sure where they came from. But since Anubis came here, whatever was keeping them at bay ceased to be. And his rule, his little reign here, was a flimsy one. The infection spiraled out of control as soon as Anubis took reign as emperor. Actually, about Anubis, he's only been here for a few weeks. He hasn't been emperor as long as everybody here remembers. His power, the ability to make people forget, that, in conjunction with Gizmo Girl, the ability to instill memories and warp them. He made this entire realm think that he had a multi-year reign. Those champions, the moderators, they've only been moderators for, again, a week or two at best. They must have realized that when they lost, when the spell went away from them. But they were too addicted to the power that came with it to abandon their emperor.
No.
Tell me, what became of those moderators?
we'll come
Oh,
back
one
to that.
died.
We'll come back to that. Real quick, my mental time clock is a little haywire. How long have we been here?
Few weeks. It's been like a month.
So Anubis became emperor like just before we got here.
More or less, like maybe a couple days before you got here.
Yeah. Needless to say, whatever spells that they were casting, yeah, that it worked because seemed like he was emperor forever when we were talking to people.
That's the devious part about it. And Star Force, its power is absolute. Once somebody uses it, that's it. The power to destroy, the power to shape memories. There's no resisting it once it's enacted.
Huh. Well, all right then.
Just like... Yeah.
I guess what's the plan now?
Well, I can try to normalize the data around the tower. Keep its structure from fluctuating. I can ping your gridometers. Use that to kind of find where you are and stabilize the local terrain around you. It will still be chaotic. The entire building is made of data. It's constantly shifting, changing. Not just based on this world falling apart, the barrier between worlds, the fabric of reality, bending. But their Star Force aspects are at play too. Ignorance, making us all forget everything. Knowledge, trying to reshape our memories. It will be chaos in there. But I can do something to try and get you to Anubis.
Actually, this something is gonna kill you.
Not if this world remains intact.
Cool. Good to know. Don't want you to die.
Oh, one other question. Is the fact that the spell of ignorance not working on us was because we have Star Forces powers as well?
That stands to reason. Those with aspects have a certain resilience to other aspects.
Disco doesn't have any Star Force.
Well, he doesn't remember how he got here.
Point.
I remember how I got here. Tracking some thugs down, kicked in the door, and there's just a bunch of like computer stuff happening, and then I'm here.
You just woke up in the chair.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sledgehammer, you do have aspects of the Star Force. In fact, if you would allow me, I have the power to, well, broaden your perspective with my own. And he holds out his hand.
All right, I go in for a fist bump.
All right. You fist bump him and boom, bam, wow. It's like you just realize you have the Star Force powers the whole time. And you have everything available to the rest of the party.
I'm picturing like kind of the whole thing. Like he was in for a fist bump, and you know how if you ever see That's a Raven when she has a vision and the screen kind of does that like tumbly thing. All of a sudden it just does that, except it's a realization of how he got these powers.
Yeah, you have a That's so Raven
Combined
moment.
with I know Kung Fu from the Matrix.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry if that was sudden, but I didn't know how else to do it. I have the power of knowledge, and
I mean,
I revealed that knowledge.
Certainly one way to do that.
Do you at least have a drink for him to cool off with for a minute?
There are vendors behind me who might have one. That caravan there.
I'm good. I'm probably need to stay frosty for. And I point at the giant gaping maw of doom. I gotta stay fresh for that.
When he mentions the vendors, do I see the black market one that I was conversing with before?
Yeah, actually, you see him and a few other vendors here. I forgot to place their token. They're still there. Yeah, I got a few tokens I gotta place around the caravan.
I mean,
You reckon that?
it might be a very quick conversation depending on what you say.
Yeah, you do recognize Brick hanging around the caravan. You remember he's sort of the escort, the bodyguard for the caravans. He doesn't see you guys as yet. He's more or less just focused on looking around, inspecting the perimeter.
I kind of I walk up to like the black market guy that was on the stadium concourse or whatever, and I'm like, "Hey, you remember me, right?"
Oh yes, I do. I believe the chef here was expecting you.
Yeah. 1 second. And I go to the chef. I'm like, "Hey, you brought the food?"
Ah yes, Ramsey's told me to prepare a grand feast for you. And
I
let me
called
look at what
everyone
it
else. I'm
was.
like, "Hey, this guy's got the food."
Actually, I have it written down somewhere. A second. I kind of want to see if I can find it.
I mean, it was like 4 cheeseburgers, 3 fries, and
Yeah, well, I'll leave it at that. I was trying to give it to you exactly as it was. But
2 drinks, and then what everyone else wants.
so it's presented to you exactly as you did, to a T. In fact, the chef seems to have stepped up his game because it actually has scent now. It smells like food.
I know I'm gonna go get some. I'm gonna eat some. Gunshow is starving too.
I'll eat.
All right.
It's been a while. I'll grab some.
Been like 2 days.
All right. You guys all start eating down by the caravan. Brick kind of like looks over at you and kind of just nods. Doesn't seem surprised to see you guys here.
Oh, while I'm stuffing my face with the cheeseburger, I walk over to the black market guy and I'm like, "Oh, sorry about that. You know, I haven't eaten in like 2 days. I'm starving. Did you ever get that shipment in?"
Oh, that smart cape made of metal.
Well, the fabric.
Yes, it did come in.
Ah, so you did take my word. Okay.
In fact, it reminds me of the cape worn by that man over there. And he looks over at Gadget Man. You see kind of like that wing cape around. Now it's hard, but flexible.
Well, you said you wouldn't be able to get a cape. You could get the fabric, though.
Yes, that's all I was able to procure. But the possibilities.
Oh, yeah.
It's enticing to think about.
I have plans.
Well, here you go. Did you pay for it beforehand?
No, you said you wouldn't order it unless I paid for it ahead of time.
Oh, I forgot about all that.
I'm surprised it's actually here. I remember me
Well,
leaving with it said, like, if you have it, if you order it, I'll buy it. And you were very stubborn and saying that you were not going to order it unless I paid ahead of time, which I'm glad I didn't pay ahead of time. I'm surprised I even saw you.
Okay, so as he's holding it, he kind of stops midway. $400 for my best customer. And only one since all the Ravagers died.
Can I do a knowledge check to see how much he was going to charge me before?
Yeah, roll knowledge.
Don't remember what he... costs that you gave beforehand. Where's knowledge? Oh, there. $30.
About 1,800 to 2K.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah. Overall, like that, I could give you 400.
Ah, deal. Not that I might have any customers going forward. The state of things. Well, it's been a pleasure doing business with you.
Likewise. I put the bag and then I head on back to conversation with Gadget Man.
The chef kind of looks at you guys. Well, how was my meal?
Do I have to roll a fortitude check?
No.
I give him fantastic. Best one you made so far.
All right, all of you guys have a temporary +5 HP bonus. He's like, I'm glad. I'm so glad I figured out how to make real food. I ditched the 3D printer. Somebody here left real ingredients from Force. I use that based on data I've compiled. Oh, without further ingredients like that, I won't be able to make a meal like this ever again.
Where do we put temp? Oh, temp modifier +5. This are.
I have ideas on who left the ingredients.
Well, at the very least, I am reassured in my capabilities as a chef.
You doing a great job. Keep up the good work. From an organic, it's phenomenal. The 3D printer stuff might work better with the machines, but
When did your sense of smell come in?
Oh, particles are just data. I just
Okay.
measured the data from materials and well, information from the internet.
he just has a
That's
he has
that's
a
reassuring.
he has a meter or a gauge that just registers the parts per million of certain organic compounds in the air.
Think of it as like a digital synesthesia.
Well, since I realized that Anubis wasn't, and that we do have internet here in cyberspace, I was able to actually research some of the data on those ingredients.
Once again, you did a fantastic job. Thank you so much. This is definitely fit for a feast for some winners.
He takes a bow and says thank you.
After that, actually, he reminded me of something. I head back to Gizmo Man, Gadget Man. Sorry.
Yeah, Gadget.
I knew as I was saying it, I was wrong. Go, oh hey, G.
Yes.
What? Where's Team Force right now?
About that. While I was under the enthrall of, I would say, Anubis, he had actually made Gizmo Girl order me to attack them. I chased them down. I think I may have killed them all.
Yeah, I doubt that.
But before I could finish the job, something happened. The one in brightly colored armor, he did something to me. He reintroduced me to myself, my real memories. As soon as that happened, I came here as quickly as I could.
Okay.
I'm sorry I don't have a better answer for you. I did not stay around to assess the damage I caused their group. Though it was significant.
2 questions. One, you said came back here. Does that mean they're not at the arena anymore? And
They fled.
2, what about the one that goes by Lieutenant Liberty? Did you
He takes
for sure kill her?
He takes a deep sigh. I want to say I failed. Her powers were uncanny. She displayed a great degree of durability, but I did encase my armor around her, caused it to self-destruct with her in it at one point in the battle. I don't know what on this world could survive something like that.
Okay. And I proceed to walk over very solemnly and sit in the corner.
I'm
I go
sorry,
over to him and-
Sparkstorm.
I'm outside of his ear range by now.
Alright.
I go over to Sparkstorm and I go, look, man, she's fine. She'll be okay. There's not many things that I know of that can actually kill a member of Force. They're all pretty jacked up, to be honest.
I don't say much, but I just kind of hold up the 2 bracelets in front of him.
Okay. I should remember the significance of these bracelets, but I don't.
You weren't there. I mean, you could just ask what they are, because I'm showing you them.
Oh, okay. What are those?
It was going to be my way of helping her, of attempting to help her keep her memory. I had to wait for the temporary enchantment to wear off. So I had to wait a day before I could give it to her, and we were going to have like matching ones, and I was going to enchant it so that with the dualium retrieval, so it would always reappear on her. Hopefully, like she can keep some of her memories or whatever. But the morning that I was able to, when the enchantment wore off, was when we got woken up early and we had to go down in the mines. I was really hoping that I was gonna be able to see her before we left town.
I get it. Well, not to doubt on Gizmo Man, but like I said, there's not much that can kill Force.
Gadget Man.
And I've fought Gadget Man. And I've fought her myself. And yeah. Even if she's not brainwashed right now, she's still plenty powerful. She's got General Justice's blood in her veins. Trust me, man. She'll be fine. You can give her those bracelets when we get back to the realm. Get back to our realm.
Yeah, I didn't think I was going to be able to see her again until we got here. We said they're going to come back to our realm right away.
There's no way General Justice allows her to die. So the only place he can protect her is by him. So he's going to have to bring her back to our realm where he's located.
But in the time, I mean, you came from a different realm. By the time we get back, is it all possible that he would be able to take her to a different one?
I couldn't say, honestly. Your guys' dimension has a lot more, I guess is the best way to put it, than mine did. In mine, everybody fought in the city. We didn't really go into these other worlds and planes, except for the demon plane.
Well, I mean, yeah, I believe you that you believe that she's still alive. and she'll be fine. But still, just hard not knowing if I'll be able to see her again. So I thought she died the last time, so I was, you saw how happy I was when we found out she was actually here.
I do. I remember. And we'll find her, man. We'll find her.
I just need a minute, and I'll be ready to join you guys in a sec.
Okay. I give him a pat and I kind of walk off, understanding that sometimes you just need time.
All right. Is there anything else you guys would like to do before we wrap up the night?
Actually,
Frequency. I will say that Zim, Sparkstorm 2, you recognize one of the merchants from actually the city itself. The guy you originally learned the recipes from. Zim Zam Zhao, or Zim, the old guy, is here.
What about the guy who has my katana?
You don't see him. That's Harry Wrath. He's not here.
I better get my katana.
You want to talk to some of these refugees about that? You're free. You could save that for next session.
I'll save it.
All right.
I have too much on my
Okay.
mind to talk to the other guy again.
All right. And with that, we wrap up ArenaCon. The final part, the final arc is about to begin. Our heroes are about to confront Anubis himself very soon. They have completed ArenaCon, finished first place, defeated the moderators, survived the Apophis virus. And here they are in the final stretch as the world crumbles around them. Can they save cyberspace? And can they save Earth? Can they prevent the merging of worlds while saving Gizmo Girl? Find out next time on Powerless.
That is quite the cliffhanger. Well done.
Yeah, nope. I
Thanks.
agree.